Shakespeare's tragedies build off of the ancient Greek traditions described by Aristotle. One of the central components of tragedy is the tragic hero. Aristotle in his Poetics points out that to the Greeks, a tragic hero was a man of elevated status, quote, a great man who is neither a paragon of virtue and justice, nor undergoes the change to misfortune through any real badness or wickedness, but because of some mistake, unquote. He further defines a great man as, quote, one of those who stand in great repute and prosperity, like Oedipus, conspicuous men from families of that kind, unquote. The tragic heroes of Greek drama include kings like Oedipus or Agamemnon. The hero is basically good and decent but falls through some weakness of character, some moral blindness or error, what is known as the tragic flaw. In ancient Greece, there really was only one tragic flaw, hubris, pride. Greek theater was a central part of the worship of Dionysus, and as such, it was important to remind audiences of their relationship to the gods. In ancient Greek culture, moderation was stressed. Pride was an inherently immoderate thing. During the Renaissance, both Plato and Aristotle's theories rose in prominence. Stories from ancient Greece and Rome became subjects of plays. Consider such works from Shakespeare as Julius Caesar and Titus Andronicus. And playwrights like Shakespeare kept many of the characteristics of ancient tragedy. Moving from an ancient Greek theater into Shakespeare's Renaissance Globe theater, some things remain the same. The hero of a Shakespearean tragedy was in keeping with the Aristotelian model, a man of great repute and prosperity. Consider Hamlet, who was a prince of Denmark, or the great Roman Julius Caesar, King Lear. Othello, a Venetian military commander, and of course, Macbeth, a Scottish thane. Unlike the ancient Greeks, however, Shakespeare expands the possibilities for the tragic flaw. As we find in Macbeth, the flaw is not pride, but ambition, as he says, I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other. And so, while much has changed between the Renaissance and ancient Greece, much remains the same.